But no, I definitely like it's definitely unique, man. It's definitely been, one of those bands that takes you. It's not just like I said earlier, it's not just going to be brutality. It's going to take you on a journey. And I can't wait to, I mean, I guess we can maybe segue into this. Like, what are you guys working on right now?
We're on to the mixing and the mastering part of album 5 right now,
Oh,
actually.
nice.
I think I recorded drums, yeah, I'd say about a month ago. We This will be our third album that we recorded with Mark Lewis, ex
Oh,
Audio
nice.
Hammer. And
Austin.
yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, we're just really excited because with I think with COVID happening and more time in isolation, we're not touring. Uh, Kind of gave us this whole like it definitely gave Scott for sure like a major sense of inspiration to be like, dude, I want to come back after like this isolation and definitely from the last album too, and come back with some like ferociously good material. Not so much as like a return to older styles of like Fallujah, but a better, well suited blend. And we're just really excited. We I don't know, Scott. When I hung out with Scott and Mark for that week that I was recording the drums, I was just like, man, I'm ready for some. I'm just like ready for like a brand new batch of just new songs. And we were even like, man, we want to play like our sets next year because we are going to tour next year at some point. We're just like, man, we want to play like mostly new songs like
Yeah.
on our next like first few tours. And I think these songs we made are going to be astounding, and definitely some of the most like bogusly just stupid good drums I think I've recorded like ever. I don't even. It's just crazy, man. We're really excited. It's gonna be really really cool. We're gonna have like some special guests on there for some solo stuff too, and it's been a long time coming. We took extra time to write this album too. Um, no rushed processes whatsoever, and thankfully time was on our side because of COVID and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going through mixing and mastering right now, and um, yeah, Scott's like the writing mastermind behind all Fallujah material right now. So when an album is being written, it's basically him like writing not all of it, but nearly everything for well over a year. So we're at that whole like, dude, you're like almost pretty much done. There's just like things that are out of control now, out of your control that people have to do for you. So now it's just kind of like a waiting game, and then we can kind of go from there. But yeah, you can definitely expect an album 5 from us next year, like for sure.
Fuck yeah. Awesome,
Yeah.
man. And
So
shout out to Scott Carstairs podcast. I've been watching, or as live Twitch streaming. I've actually been tuning in and watching it. It's actually fucking fun to watch. Like I usually don't watch
Twitch.
I downloaded Twitch for a friend, and then Scott's another one that I watch every now and then that's about it. That's like basically I downloaded it for a Between the Baird and Me live thing during COVID. They did Twitch.
Shout
like,
out
live.
to Max from Anomalous.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually,
Max was the reason why I signed up to Twitch.
Totally.
Okay.
No, this Max was on our podcast, and then the next day he did Scott Carstairs, and I watched that, and it was like, dude, I'm like fully entertained with like his full like how he jams to things, and like we'll randomly like just fields questions and stuff. It's like actually a really cool fucking podcast, man. Or a Twitch or whatever you call it.
Stream.
Yeah,
It's
what
called
the fuck
stream.
is all
Cool
this
stream.
shit, dude?
Well,
Is
speaking
it
of
a
stream, we'll be right
podcast?
back.
It is a fucking
It's a
vlog. Is it a
streamcast,
fucking?
dude.
I don't fucking
That's
know.
This is where and I because I'm part of like, so I've been on Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch actually for about a year and a half now. And there's definitely a period of time like pre-COVID where like musicians were established on the platform, kind of already using it to their advantage and making their own content and stuff. And then when COVID happened, a lot of musicians actually went to Twitch, the Twitch platform, to continue to forward press like their material and play songs for their bands, and then like play
Keep
over
busy.
other
Yeah.
bands and just staying busy. Exactly. Yeah. And it's a lot more intimate way of like hanging out and watching some of your favorite musicians on the platform, or even sometimes seeing full bands having their own band Twitch channel and performing like whole sets live for you or something like that. So Twitch is insane, and it's really cool. And it's been like, it's just been a blessing, like honestly, a blessing in disguise for
It's a trip to
for
me
Scott and
to
I,
think
yeah.
about just our adaptation as a species. Something like that happens. We have to move to the internet, and but we have such a thirst to like interact with other humans that
to absorb. Yeah.
Can continue figuring out how we can do it through the means that's available at the time. It's just your fucking computer in front of you, you know? So the interaction and how that's evolved over the last couple of years or so, you know, it actually is tripping me out a little bit in a good way. Like no matter what, we're going to figure out a way to stay connected, you know?
People want accessibility, man. People want the accessibility. And it's interesting to people out there to see what their favorite artist or their favorite athlete or something, what their behind the scenes are like, how they are, in a more personal or intimate environment, you know, and that can actually do wonders for a band's progression, like in the industry or whatever it is that the band's trying to do, you know.